All right, how you doing, sir?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. State your name for me, first and last name.
My name is Brian Case.
Brian Case. And for the record, is this okay for me to record you and actually use it for social media purposes?
Yes.
Good deal. Mr. Case, thank you for joining me. My name is DJ Pendergrass, and what I want to do is get an oversight on what happens here at OEB Law. And the best way to do that is to talk to a client, right? Tell me what your case was about.
Well, I was hit head on Alcoa Highway one morning on the way to work by a sleepy driver. Head on, and I sustained an injury to my shoulder, which caused a full thickness tear of my rotator cuff. Had to go to the hospital via ambulance. Had to make several trips to the orthopedic surgeon. Surgery was delayed because of other health problems, which I felt put kind of a drag on OEB, but they were able to work with me through that. And they hung with me all the way through it.
Wow, wow. So let me ask you, your first experience when you reached out to OEB, what was that personal experience like for you?
That was pretty pleasant because they sent somebody to me that same day.
Somebody came to you?
Yes.
Wow, wow. Who did you speak with? Do you know who was your first interaction with?
My first interaction, maybe it was a lady named Cindy.
Okay, Cindy.
And she was pretty good about explaining to me how everything worked. And she went over what the process may be like. And, we did the paperwork, and the next couple of days, I learned that Billy Sevier was going to be representing my case.
Great, great. And Billy, he has a paralegal. Did you deal with the paralegal any at all?
Yes, I did.
And what was her name?
That would have been Mariah Stills.
Mariah Stills, right. What was the interaction with Mariah like with you?
It was actually quite pleasant. She seemed to understand everything I was going through. When I told her about how the bills were beginning to pile up and go to debt collectors, she got on the ball, and she helped calm their nerves at the debt collection agency and the other bill collectors. And she was just great. She stuck through it all, even the delays in my surgery and all that.
Right. But you had Billy representing
you. Yes.
Yeah. Tell me, what is Billy like as a lawyer?
Well, he seems to be a good hometown kind of guy. He seemed like he really actually cared about what was going on with me and what I've had to go through and the pain and suffering on everything. He, kept my answers or my questions answered. Just great all the way around about the whole thing.
Awesome, awesome. And I know it's a process, right?
Yes.
It takes a process. You said they was patient with you, make sure they got everything done. Would you recommend them to anyone?
Oh, absolutely. I already have.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So what would you tell someone out there if they was injured in a car wreck? What was the steps that, if there was something that you did that you probably would have changed, what steps would you tell them to take to make sure they reach out here, and in what fashion?
Well, I would tell them to get all their information together, right at hand, have that ready, and just be ready for them to send somebody if you can't make it, or just be patient for a couple of days, and you'll eventually get a timely call from either Billy or his paralegal.
Is there anything about the process you would have changed or could make better?
Well, the only thing I would have changed would have been on my part, and that was keeping up better with my doctor's appointments and reporting them to Mariah.
Right. But overall, how was your overall experience with OEB Law?
It was just great.
Yeah.
I was really nervous about it for a little while. Never had to use a lawyer in anything like this, and I really didn't expect to receive the fair compensation that Billy got for me.
Awesome, awesome. Well, that's pretty good. Mr. Casey, again, I appreciate you taking the time. Would you tell the people, did you get a script for this?
No, I got no script for this whatsoever. This is an absolute honest statement that I'm making about OEB law.
Absolutely. And did you know that you was going to be doing a testimonial for OEB Law?
Not right off, but I sort of expected it.
Well, I'm glad you took the time. I'm glad you got the fair compensation that you needed. And good luck to you and your family moving forward. Make sure you get on to that mall. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Have a blessed day.
You too.
All right.